morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Before we start our class for today, may I call on Claudine to lead us a short prayer for today.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father in heaven, holy be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Thank you, Claudine. You may take your seat. And before I'll introduce myself, let me check first your attendance. And when I call your name, please say your hashtag for the day. So let's start with Lynette.
Ma'am, may sakit po siya.
Oh, okay. So Lynette is absent for today. How about Melissa?
Present, ma'am.
What is your hashtag for today?
Hashtag loyal, ma'am.
Oh. How about Lady?
Hashtag happy, ma'am.
And how about Russell?
Hashtag thankful, ma'am.
Okay. And Claudine?
Hashtag beautiful, ma'am.
Alright. So I think Lynette is the only one who is not around for today. So let me first introduce myself. I am your teacher in English and I am teacher Menchi and I am 22 years old. So my rule is that to encourage you to speak in English even if it is a simple words. In case that you don't understand some of my discussion, I will translate it in Tagalog. So let's start our discussion for today. So before our final discussion, let's play first a game called What Am I? This is a riddle and you are going to answer or tell something that the riddle pertains to. So who wants to answer the first one? Okay, Claudine?
I am something with a screen on which your shows can be seen.
So what it is? Okay, let's check if it is correct. Television. So you got it correct. How about the second one? Who wants to answer it? Okay, lady?
I have a ring, but no hands. I used to be plugged into the wall, but now I follow you everywhere.
So what it is?
Cell phone, ma'am.
Okay, let's check if it's a cell phone. Very good. Your answer is correct. How about the third one? Who wants to answer it? Okay, Melissa?
I am old but still useful. I am something that your mother loves to bring. I can sing and I can make you imagine my story. Radio.
Okay, let's check if it's a radio. Okay, very good, Melissa. How about the last one? Russell?
I have one. I see here and I hold
The
the moment you pressure and the things that make you with
So what it is?
camera, ma'am.
Camera. Let's check if Russell is correct. Very good. Russell is correct. So I think you've got all our riddles correct. So are these things or are these pictures familiar to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think because some of you have their cell phone and cell phone contains also camera. So what is the importance of cell phone o ano yung halaga ng cell phone sa ating buhay? Where do you usually use cell phone, radio, and this camera?
Ma'am,
Okay, lady?
we use it communicating our loved ones.
Okay, communication. How about the others? Okay, Melissa?
Use in entertainment.
Okay, cell phone, television is used for entertainment. How about the others? Watching news.
Ma'am,
Okay, lady?
watching news, ma'am.
Okay, yes, television and radio, then cell phone provide us updated news in weather and in everything that happens in our country. So, I have here a jumbled letter and what we're going to do is to form it to form the correct word. So, Here is the guide question. Who wants to read the guide question first? Okay, lady.
It is the use of a computer to present and combine text, graphics, audio, and video with links and tools that let the user navigate, interact, create, and communicate.
Okay, so here is the jumbled letter and you are going to arrange it basing on the guide question given in front.
You.
Okay, when you form it, you can paste it in front.
Oh, okay.
You can paste it in front, Russell.
Or yung cutting.
Naikat. Nagkakata.
You.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, by the way. Okay. Let's see if you get the word correctly. Adjust mo ng konti.
Ayun.
Okay, so I think your answer is correct. So our topic for today has something to do with multimedia. So for you, what is a multimedia, or can you give some examples of multimedia? As defining here, multimedia is used to present combination of text, graphics, audio, and video. So can you give me some example of multimedia?
Ma'am.
Okay, lady?
Cellphone, ma'am.
Okay. Cell phone is an example of multimedia. How about the others? Melissa?
Television.
Okay, correct. Do you have any other example? How about you, Russell?
Radio, ma'am.
Okay, correct. That are some of the example of multimedia. So let's define first what is a multimedia. So, can someone read the first definition of multimedia?
Ma'am.
Lady?
Multimedia means that computer information can be represented through audio, video, and animation in addition to traditional media.
Okay, so multimedia is a combination of audio, video, and animation. So we can see there is also a text present in every multimedia application. So for example, in television, you can see text because it is the first thing that we can see in every multimedia application. How about the second definition of multimedia? Who wants to read it? Okay, Melissa?
The word multimedia comes from two Latin roots, multi and media. Multi means several or many, and media means in the middle.
Okay, so multimedia as defined multimedia defined comes from the Latin roots multi and media. So it means that many, or there are different kinds of multimedia present nowadays. So we have also the traditional media used before, that was the letters. We used to send letters or mail through writing, and then we also have the magazine and the newspaper. And it is also said that media means in the middle. So it means that multimedia is between the sender and the receiver, or nasa gitna siya nung tagapaghatid ng mensahe at yung tagatanggap ng mensahe. So let's for example in a cell phone. Well, cell phone is at the middle. When you text your sister or your brother or your loved ones, you will be the sender. And the cell phone will serve as their way for you to communicate. So, the cell phone or the multimedia cell phone is at the middle, and your ate or your siblings will be the receiver. Okay, how about the last one? Okay, Claudine?
Multimedia can be recorded for playback on computers, laptops, smartphones, and other electronic devices.
Okay, that is one of the advantages of multimedia nowadays. So, multimedia, let's for example, in the television, the stories, or yung mga binubuo nilang mga kwento, they are played back stories. So, they've already videoed it, and then they will play it back para mapanood natin. Let's proceed with our guest question for today. So, it is called guest question because you are going to guess the jumbled word in here basing on the given definition. So, who wants to read the first definition? Okay, lady?
It is an important component used in written explanation to deliver information in many multimedia applications. They are characters used to create words, sentences, and paragraphs. Text materials, ma'am.
Okay, let's see if it is text material. So, very good. So, text material is one of the types of multimedia. So, based on my example a while ago, present yung mga text or yung mga sentences or yung mga letters na binuo in every multimedia application. So, you can observe that in the cell phone, in television, we can read text. Even here in the PowerPoint presentation. How about the second one? Russell or Claudine?
It is a digital representation of non-text information such as a drawing, chart, or photograph. They give ideas in the images with me, help of memory, and one of the oldest forms of media.
Okay. What do you
Graphics,
think?
ma'am.
Okay, let's see. Yes, it is a graphics or photographs. Graphics or photographs is one of the type of multimedia. So graphics, for example, is and photographs is the some of the example of these. Graphics or photographs is one of the types of multimedia. As you can see, photographs or pictures, they can give a meaning just by looking on the picture itself. So, graphics or photograph may not contain text, but then they portray a meaning to the people who can see it. How about the third one? Who wants to answer it? Okay, Melissa?
Any spoken explanation that stimulates imagination and can be added and combined with all types of
Media.
media.
So, what it is? Okay. It is a sound or audio. Sound or audio is the third types of multimedia. So we can see or we can hear it through our sense of hearing. So sa cellphone, in television, in radio, there is a sound or audio for us to better understand the message given. So that is present in every type of media. Yan man ay cellphone, television, or radio, we can hear the sound. How about the next one? Russell?
Clips are full videos that shows information. They are a
Collection.
of moving pictures combined with audio
Files.
files.
So what it is?
Video ma'am.
Video. Okay, so it is a video presentations. We can usually see this in the television, in the in our cell phone. Video, it is the combination of moving pictures with the audio. So ito yung mga napapanood natin ng mga teleserye or drama in our cell phone or in the television. So how about the last one? Who wants to answer it?
Ma'am.
Lady?
Flipping through a series of still images, it is a series of graphics that create an illusion of motion to display pieces of information with moving or still images and easily transferable.
So what is it?
Animations, ma'am.
Okay, it is a forms of animation. So animation have different types also, and the simple explanation of animation, ito yung combination ng ng sound and then the pictures. Ito yung pwede siyang still images or yung gumagalaw na images with the sound. So these are the different types of multimedia. So I have here the list. Okay, so these are the different types of multimedia. Do you have any question? None? Okay, so let's proceed with answering the riddles a while ago. So you are going to tell me the types of multimedia or the types of media present in each different media. So let's proceed with the television. Who wants to answer it? Yes.
Ma'am,
Okay.
sound and audio, ma'am.
Okay, let's see if television has a sound and audio. Yes, and we also have animations. Animations is present in television. We can watch it in there. So how about cell phone? Okay, Melissa?
Sounds
Okay, let's check. Okay, sound, audio, video. Yes, we also have text materials, video, sounds, and animations also in the cell phone. How about radio? Okay, go on, Claudine.
Sound and audio, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. Yes, it's radio has sounds or audio. How about the last one, the camera?
Again, graphics.
Okay, Melissa?
graphic and photograph.
Yes, correct. Camera has graphics and photographs. So since you have understand the different types of multimedia, let's proceed in discussing the advantages of using multimedia. So sa tingin nyo, ano yung halaga ng different multimedia sa ating buhay? As we defined multimedia, some of the example of this is television, radio, camera, or cell phone. So, ano yung halaga nila sa ating buhay? Or what is important of this multimedia in our life? Okay, lady?
We use cell phone in answering our modules, ma'am.
Okay, that is correct. Nowadays, since the pandemic, cell phone has been useful in every student. So that is one of the advantages of cell phone. So let's now discuss the advantages of using a multimedia. Who wants to read the first one? Okay, Claudine?
It doesn't take much energy out of the user in the sense that you can sit and watch the presentation, read the text, and hear the audio.
Okay, that is correct. One of the advantages of multimedia is it is user-friendly or madali siyang gamitin. So, like television, pwede tayong umupo and then manood. Cell phone also is a user-friendly. We can sit in a corner, then watch or text our loved ones or communicate with our friends. So that multimedia, madali lang siyang gamitin compared to the media or traditional media used before. So how about the second one? Who wants to read it? Okay, go on, Melissa.
It uses a lot of the user's
Senses.
senses while making use of multimedia. For example, hearing, seeing, and talking.
Okay. So, multisensorial. Yun yung isang advantages of using multimedia. So, we have the different types, different senses. The sense of hearing or yung nakikinig tayo, sense of speaking or the way what I'm doing right now, I am using my mouth to speak or to talk. And then the sense of seeing, yung nakikita natin. We have different types of senses. So, compared before, sa pagsusulat or in sending letters or in making newspapers or magazines, we only use the sense of touch or the sense of writing and then the sense of seeing or yung para makita natin yung sinusulat natin. But for now, through the evolution or through the coming up into new ideas, they were able to come up into making televisions or the different types of multimedia that helps us na magamit natin yung iba't ibang senses natin. So, the third one wants to read it.
Ma'am.
Okay, lady?
All the different mediums are integrated through the digitization process. Interactivity is heightened by the possibility of easy feedback.
Okay, that is one also of the advantages of using multimedia. Compared before, alam natin yung mga letters, pag nag-send tayo, matagal pa before nila ma-replyan yung sinad nating sulat. But nowadays, through the use of cell phone, we can get the feedback or the feedback that we want in the time that we also want to receive it. So, digitize na siya, nag-improve na siya compared before. So, how about the third one? Russell, would you mind reading it? Okay?
Being digital, this media can easily be changed to fit different situations and audiences.
Okay, so multimedia or the different types of multimedia is flexible. So, just like cell phone, hindi lang natin siya gagamitin in watching. We can also use them in playing music or in texting our loved ones or in using messenger. So, marami na siyang gamit. Hindi lang siya iisa. So, that is one of the advantages of using multimedia. How about the last one? Okay, Claudine?
It can be used by various audiences ranging from one person to a whole group.
Okay. So, one of the examples of this is television. Ang television, hindi lang iisa ang pwedeng manood. The whole family can watch using the television. Also, the radio. Hindi pwedeng iisa lang. Pwede namang iisa, pero it can cover up a lot or a group of people. So, do you understand the advantages of using multimedia? So, who can give me an example of or a certain example in your life that multimedia or yung mga cellphone, television became advantageous for you? Since you've understand what are the advantages of using multimedia, let me ask you this. May mga pagkakataon ba that multimedia became advantageous in your life?
Ma'am,
Okay, lady?
during pandemic, we use cell phone in answering our modules.
Okay, that is correct. Multimedia, through the use of cell phone or laptops or the different types of multimedia, we also have radio. Some of our younger students use radio in listening to their lessons from their teacher. So how about the others? Okay, Melissa?
I use cell phone in communicating with my friends.
Okay, so mostly multimedia is used for communicating or sharing ideas. How about the others? Okay, Claudine?
Television provides latest updates.
Okay, that is correct. So I think you've understand the different advantages of using multimedia in our life. So let's proceed in answering, reading or discussing the disadvantages of using multimedia. So the first one, who wants to read it? Okay, Claudine?
Because it is so easy to use, it can contain too much information at once.
So one of the disadvantages of using multimedia is it is information overload. So when we say information overload, marami tayong information na pwedeng mabasa o mapakinggan na minsan hindi na natin naiintindihan. We do not understand the sequence o yung manangyayari talaga. Minsan, misinformation na yung nabibigay natin sa ating friends because we can receive or we can read too much information. So let's just, for example, nowadays we have or nagaganap na ang upcoming election. So there are a lot of information coming out that destroy each party. So marami tayong nasasagap. Some of you may say Bongbong is right or Len is right, but because there are so much information na nilalabas nila sa television or sa cellphone, hindi na natin nako-contain or hindi na natin nako-control yung mga messages na nare-receive natin. So, how about the second one? Russell?
Even if it is flexible, it takes time to put the original draft together.
Okay, so one of the disadvantages of using multimedia, it takes time to compile. So let's just, for example, in editing a video, it is easy to take a video, but it is difficult to edit the video. And also, one of the disadvantages of multimedia, it is user-friendly, marami siyang gamit, but then it is not also easy to learn the different use of those applications that is present in the type of multimedia. So how about the third one? Okay, lady? You can read it.
Multimedia makes use of a wide range of resources which can cost you a large amount of money.
Yes, one of the disadvantages of multimedia is that it is expensive. Just like by buying a cell phone, you spend so much time in working just for you to buy the cell phone that you want. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng multimedia mababa lang ang bili natin. Most of them are mahal or expensive. It will take us a lot of money. How about the last one? Okay, Melissa?
Large files like video and audio need large storage. Adding too much can mean that you have to use a computer with huge storage capacity to store the files.
Okay, so too much makes it impractical is one of the disadvantages of using multimedia. Lalo na yung mga cellphone that only has for little or yung maliit na. Let's continue. So one of the disadvantages of multimedia is that some of them contains only a little amount of storage. So just like for example with us, we have too many files to compile, too many videos and audio, so we have a laptop to use. So do you understand?
First lang.
Okay, so who wants to give me an experience of yours that multimedia or yung cell phone television gives you a negative impact? Okay, go on, Claudine.
Minsan nahihirapan mag-pick up ng signal.
Okay, that is correct. Sometimes using multimedia, we experience difficulties in picking up yung malakas na signal ng cellphone or ng TV, lalo na dito sa mga barrios where we live. So I think you've understand the meaning of multimedia, the types of multimedia, and the advantages and disadvantages of multimedia. So let's proceed with your activity. So who wants to read their directions, okay?
Write an essay that talks about your unforgettable moments with your friends or family. Write your essay in a whole sheet of paper. Before you submit your paper to me, take a picture of it and post it on your social media.
Okay, so your simple activity for today is to write an essay containing the unforgettable moments with your friends or your family. It may be some experiences na you've gone into a rides or anything that reminds you of your friends or your family. So if you have any question, you can approach me. So you can begin now your activity. Okay, so you only have 10 minutes to write your essay. Okay, so if you are done, don't forget to take a picture of your output. So Ardan, you can pass your paper in front. those who are done, please let me have your papers.
Ma'am.
Okay, so since all of you are done, please don't forget to post it on your social media in order for us to integrate the importance or the use of the different multimedia. So, after discussing about multimedia and after answering your activity, what have you learned today?
Learn about multimedia.
Okay, Russell learned about multimedia. How about the others? Okay, Melissa, what have you learned today?
I learned about disadvantage.
Okay, you learn about the disadvantages of multimedia. So can you give me one disadvantages of multimedia?
It is expensive.
Okay, so multimedia, some of multimedia is expensive. And Claudine, what have you learned today?
Ma'am.
Okay, lady.
I learned about different types of multimedia. Ma'am.
So can you name the different types of multimedia?
Text materials, graphics, photograph, sound, audio, video, presentations, animations.
Okay, ma'am. Those are the different types of multimedia. Okay, Claudine, can you give me some advantages of multimedia? Okay, so multimedia is user-friendly or madali siyang gamitin. So I think you've learned a lot today in our discussion about multimedia. So bring out a half of your paper and answer your short quiz. So the direction is to classify each multimedia as text, audio, audio or sound, photograph or graphics, video or animation. You only have 5 minutes to answer your short quiz. Okay, please exchange your paper and we will check your quiz. Okay, let's check it. Okay, what do you think is the answer in number 1?
Text.
Okay, very good. It is text. How about number 2?
Ma'am.
Okay, what is number 2?
Sound, ma'am.
Okay, so podcast, as you know, is ito yung mga list of audio or songs that is compiled for us to download. Okay, how about painting?
Graphics, ma'am.
Okay, it is graphics or photograph. How about song?
Sound, ma'am.
Okay, it is audio or sound. How about slideshow or PowerPoint presentation?
Animation, ma'am.
Okay, it can be animation or it can be slideshow. Present also yung text or the video. We can add it in slideshow or PowerPoint presentation. How about documentary film
Video, ma'am. Video, ma'am.
and radio program?
Sound.
Yes, sound or audio. How about paper document?
Text, ma'am.
Okay, that is correct. 2D and 3D.
Animation, ma'am.
Yes, it is one of the types of information. How about diagrams?
Graphics.
Okay, it is correct. It is a graphics. So since who've got, or you can give back the paper of your classmate. Okay, so who've got a perfect score? Okay, Melissa got a perfect score. How about 9?
Ma'am.
Lady got 9 and 8. Okay, Claudine got 8. How about 7? Okay, Russell got 7. So I think you've understand our lesson for today. So let's read your assignment and that we will check tomorrow.
Ma'am.
Okay, lady?
Ask your parents the origin of your name or the story behind your given name. Write it on a half sheet of paper.
So your assignment is to ask your parents the history of your given name and we will use that on our lesson tomorrow. So that's all for today, class. Don't forget to clean the room before you go and turn off the light. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, Ma'am.